Hi everyone, Mimi from The Skin Deep. So Dane is a very powerful experience about deep listening and empathy. If you're interested to take this experience home, visit our shop at theskindeep.com/shop. Thank you very much.
What would make you leave me?
Oh shit. I think we joke about that a lot.
Yeah.
Like just things like having a joint Facebook account, or like
Yeah.
if you wanted to get like a live laugh love sign in our room, I think like the first thing I do is like check if you're okay, and like, you know, like, oh my god, like call your family and
Yeah. I won't.
okay.
Don't worry.
When do you feel closest to me?
On the train.
You said that before. There's something around that.
Yeah. I feel like on the train can be like really stressful for me sometimes, but it's also something I really love to do. Is like travel, and like really mastering being around so many energies and people and like all these things that are happening, and still like being in my own space and maintaining a sense of like peace regardless. And like I think it was just like one day I was just talking with you on the train, and then I just like realized that other people were there, and it just made me feel like the way I feel when I'm alone. So I felt like really close to you. Do you want to answer?
Yeah, I can. When we like manage to bake together, a lot of times we do our baking kind of separately, but like when we do, it's really nice. We like tag team something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to run home and like just make a huge cake now.
Brownies.
Okay.
Anything.
Anything.
What are your 3 favorite memories we share? Or even just like, you know, it doesn't have to be 3.
Yeah.
It's, oh, fuck, I can't think of a 3rd one.
Yeah. I could think of a million, but I guess, yeah. I don't know why. It just like really meant a lot to me when you introduced me as your partner for the first time. It was like, it was just the first time someone didn't like assume I was just gonna be their like stupid girlfriend. And I was like, so, like that was, I don't know, that was really nice. I liked when we didn't go skiing.
Yeah.
And when we were talking in the middle of the night, we were trying really hard to be quiet. And I always like when it gets like that. And recently, when you were playing with my brother, I was telling you you're like, just the way that you were with my family is like really different than what I've experienced, and I just feel like you really fit and like compliment me. I think people in my family think I'm happy, and if there's anything that like gives them reassurance that I'm in a good place, I think being with you is like one of them. Yeah. Ooh, this like went from when was the moment you realized I was in love with you?
That's a really good question. Being depressed really does like fuck up my memory and shit, so I feel like sometimes I lose things like that, and that's hard. But I would say like, I think really recognized the love when we got like the first time we got brunch at the deli. And by brunch we just like split a bacon, egg and cheese and got some pancakes and like
A 40 and some orange juice.
yeah, and a 40 and some orange juice, and like it's also like hard to pinpoint these things because it's just like very organic, and like because of that yeah, because of that, like, you know, hours melt into days, into weeks, and it's just like all of a sudden I've spent like 3 weeks with you, and it's like, what the fuck? Like,
I know.
I don't even see my friends like that. What's the pain in me you wish you could heal?
I think for me it's like it's hardest to watch you struggle with like believing not necessarily in yourself, but that like holding on to hope. And I wish that wasn't so hard for you. I try really hard to like create hope in our space as much as possible. I know you do too, and Muppet. But I just like always want to just like kiss your little forehead and send you off with buckets full of hope, so you never run out. Like, I think that always like really hurts to see, because I look at you and I'm just like, oh, it's such a no-brainer. You're gonna be fine. Beyond not worried about you. And I wish like you could feel not worried about you as much.
Me too. I think it's getting better, but yeah.
Yeah.
And I couldn't have done that without you either.
Get ready. Cool. If this were to be our last conversation, what's something you'd never want me to forget?
What you have around you, and what we've like done, and what like, it's just like the amount of people who like not only love you but have been like directly impacted by you or not. And it's just like that you have like so much to offer, and that like even if I wasn't around to see that, I think that you could like, you would still offer all that. But there's just like so much space in your heart that you hold and like allow for people. And
Fuck.
you know, like if I made an impact in your life, which I think I might have, that like, that you could really remember that like everything you've become because of it. And like everything that you were, and like what's better from that, and what's, you know, different.
I love you.
Why do you love me?
I didn't expect this to make me cry. I think there's a lot of reasons that I feel like I don't fit, like being queer or being Palestinian, being Venezuelan, being mixed, being like all these things. Like there's just so many reasons that like I have to be really aware that like be careful who you say this to, be careful like if you go here, be careful of all these things. And like I just like I've never felt that like this before. It's beyond like that I feel comfortable with you. Like you make me feel comfortable. You go out of your way to like make me feel comfortable and make me feel like I belong and make me feel like I fit. And like sometimes it's hard to go outside and realize that like not everyone wants to give me a cute little smooch or a little hug. Trust me, I'm surprised every time. But yeah, you know, I get to like people can find that in like a concert they go to, or their favorite song, or like their favorite like place to go look out in the water or whatever. But like I get to love you, and then I know like there's somewhere that like I belong. There's somewhere that like that's untouchable.
Yeah. It is.
And other reasons.
Do you make good cookies?
True. Well, why do you love me?
Just like I can like wake up and like remember like why it's worth going outside. Because if I didn't go outside, I wouldn't have met you. You know, if I didn't leave the house like randomly, that wouldn't have happened. So the fact that I get like a reminder that like things don't, you know, suck so bad, and that like I don't know, there's a lot of ways that I like live in love with you that like make me want to live and love people better. I want to be a better friend because like I see you be a better friend, and be a good friend, you know, like I want to be like, you've really like taught me like that community can mean a lot of things. And it's not just like people you're next to all the time. Get out.
Thank you so much for watching. If you're interested in the questions we are asking, visit our shop at theskindeep.com/shop.